I'm convinced that everything that's gone wrong in this world is directly rooted in this one word, kingdom. Every decision we make, the way we use our time and our resources, how we treat one another, is a direct result of how we view the kingdom to which we belong. And there are two kingdoms to choose from. There's our own kingdom and there's God's kingdom. And when we spend our lives building our own kingdoms, focusing on our own plans and our own agendas, and trying to build our own name and our own brand, we will find no greater frustration and no greater angst and no greater emptiness than when we're focusing on our own agendas. But when we spend our lives trying to build God's kingdom and trying to leverage all of our talent and all of our gifts and all of our resources into building His kingdom and to doing what He has called us to do, we will find no greater joy and no greater fulfillment. The choice is entirely ours. But regardless of what we choose, the reality is that we were created to be mirrors. We were created to be tiny reflections of Almighty God, so that when people look at us, they see the image of God reflected back at them. And the problems in our lives begin to arise when we take that mirror and we turn it around to face ourselves, and we start to reflect our own glory and our own image. And that's when we start to think that everything revolves around us, that it's all about us, and everything in our lives begins to fall out of balance. This song, Your Kingdom Come, was inspired by Matthew 6, which most believers would know as the Lord's Prayer. It's such a simple prayer, but if that prayer is lived out to the fullest potential, it has the power to completely change our lives. And there's no limit to what God can do with a person who is 100% on board with fulfilling His mission and building His kingdom.